Have you ever wondered why some people just don't like parties? You invite them again and again, but they always have an excuse. I'm tired. I have work. Maybe next time. It's easy to think they're antisocial, boring, or just not fun to be around. But the truth is, behind that quiet, no thanks, often lies a mix of psychology, emotion, and reality that runs much deeper than it seems. For some people, avoiding parties has nothing to do with arrogance or awkwardness. It's about energy. In psychology, there's a term called introversion. Introverts aren't shy. They simply recharge differently. Being around too many people, loud music, and constant conversation can feel like a battery slowly draining. While extroverts gain energy from the crowd, introverts lose it. After a few hours in a party full of flashing lights and small talk, they often feel exhausted, not excited. It's not that they don't like people. It's that their minds crave depth and peace more than stimulation. Then there's another side, the reality of life. Sometimes, people don't go to parties simply because they can't afford to. The outfit, the drinks, the transportation, it all adds up. And for someone living paycheck to paycheck, the idea of spending money just to fit in or look good for a few hours can feel unnecessary, even stressful. So instead of going out, they choose the comfort of their home, where they don't have to perform or pretend. It's not that they don't want to connect. It's just that connection doesn't have to come with a price tag. Others avoid parties because they don't have a tribe there. You know that feeling, standing in a room full of people laughing, yet somehow feeling completely invisible? That's one of the loneliest feelings in the world. Some people have learned through experience that parties often highlight what they don't have: close friendships, confidence, or a sense of belonging. So they'd rather stay away than feel that emptiness again. There's also the emotional layer that's harder to see. For some, the idea of a crowd triggers anxiety. The pressure to look good, to say the right things, to smile when they don't feel like smiling. It can be overwhelming. Their mind starts to race with thoughts like, what if I say something stupid? Or what if no one talks to me? This isn't just social awkwardness. It's the brain's way of protecting itself from situations it perceives as unsafe. To them, a quiet night at home doesn't feel lonely. It feels safe. But let's be fair. On the other side, there are people who love parties. For them, it's not about showing off. It's about connecting, sharing laughter, and feeling alive. Parties are where they find their people, their energy, their sense of freedom. They see social gatherings not as chaos, but as celebration. And that's okay too, because human beings are wired differently. Some thrive in the noise, some bloom in the quiet. In a way, both sides are searching for the same thing: connection. One seeks it through conversation, dancing, and shared moments in a crowd. The other seeks it in stillness, one-on-one talks, or even in solitude. Neither is wrong. They're just different ways of feeling alive. But here's where it gets deeper. Sometimes, the reason someone stops enjoying parties has nothing to do with personality. It's about growing up. As we get older, our definition of fun changes. The things that once made us excited, music, drinks, staying up late, might now feel draining. Responsibilities pile up, our social circle shrinks, and suddenly, the idea of staying home with peace and silence sounds more appealing than loud laughter and flashing lights. It's not that we've become boring. It's that we've started to value our time, our energy, and our peace of mind differently. And yet, it's also possible that some people use "I don't like parties" as a quiet shield. A shield from rejection, from comparison, from not feeling enough. Maybe they've been to parties where no one really noticed them, or worse, where they felt out of place. So they tell themselves, it's just not for me. When deep down, it's not the party they're avoiding. It's the pain of not being seen. When you think about it, every person who skips a party has a reason that's deeply human. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they're broke. Maybe they're anxious. Or maybe they've simply reached a point in life where peace feels better than performance. And that's okay, because we don't all need to shine under the same lights. Some people glow quietly, in the warmth of their own space, under their favorite blanket, with music only they can hear. So the next time someone says they don't feel like going out, maybe it's not about rejection, it's about self-protection. They're not saying, I don't care about people. They're saying, I care about myself enough to know what I can handle right now. Still, it's also worth asking yourself, do you avoid parties because they don't align with who you are? Or because they remind you of a version of yourself you haven't healed yet? Sometimes, avoiding the noise outside is exactly what our heart needs. And sometimes, stepping out of that comfort zone is what helps us grow. Both paths can be right. It just depends on where you are in your journey. So tell me, are you the kind of person who loves the noise, the laughter, the crowd? Or the one who finds peace in staying home, choosing quiet over chaos? Share your thoughts in the comments, because there's no right or wrong answer here, only understanding.